Should I just look at map? Okay, I'll make it there eventually. Jeez Louise.
Huh? Are you kidding me?
No way. You are right. Blah, 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 blah.
I got it!
No way!
Don't fuck with me!
Hey, come on. Hey!
Huh?
You.
Do you understand?
Wait!
What happened? Now then, let's
Oh, he found his earring. How'd he get under there?
Hey.
Well now.
Wait!
What's this?
I...
Wah-wah? You masochistic mascot! Special bleeding service! See ya later!
Huh? What's going on?
That's terrifying.
Oh,
An escalator. Just a built-in escalator.
What?
Hey, 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 hey! No way, no way, no way!
stupid! Yep.
I wish I could just think of everything like a video game. It would have a very high difficulty. That's all. That's impressive.
Huh?
However,
Welcome! Ta-da!
Why, you... Don't fuck with me!
Okay. before the trial begins, I like to try and guess. So I think Nagito and Tero. The thing that makes me suspicious about Tero. Also, we don't know where Peko was. But the thing that makes me suspicious about Tero is that we heard his voice. And if we can figure out from Gundam about going under the floorboards, if there was a way to get under the floorboards and he had that stove or light or whatever, then he could have easily gotten under there. And why did we hear his voice in the room when he was supposed to be in the kitchen? Like, that's the big thing about him to cook. The thing about Nagito, also the skewer. Like, there was a skewer missing when Byakuya and I went to go check the room, or went to go check the kitchen equipment list, remember? And the thing about Nagito is if you look at the picture, he's standing right next to the lamp, and he could have easily just grabbed the lamp and, like, used it to get over, and he was cleaning all day, so he could have placed the knife and stuff, but he wasn't killed with the knife, so maybe Nagito was planning to kill him, but got beat? I'm not entirely sure. But we will find out. Anyways, that's just my hypothesis. I don't think we have any skills. Alright. Let's look at... So, victim's body, 11:30, so the air conditioners were both set for 11:30. I think the irons and the 2 air conditioners set for 11:30 were supposed to make sure that it short-circuited at that time. The knife was taped with the duct tape. I don't understand the tablecloth in the storage room though. I wonder if you could stick the skewer up there. Yeah, it's set for 11:30. Those were Byakuya's. I don't understand what that has to do with anything. This was, yeah, he had the, oh right, yeah, this is where the voice is. I think those were meant to break short circuit. Maybe he used this to make sure no blood got underneath. Gas stove is powered by electricity. See this right here. If it's powered by electricity, why couldn't he use it? It's mobile. If it's like one of those stoves you carry around, like he totally could use it. But I might be wrong about that. Akane and Peko were the only ones that ate them. I'm not sure where that plays in. Oh, this is what I missed. If fire breaks out the fire door, can be shut to keep the fire from spreading. I don't understand that. The letter. He said Peko wasn't there. Someone was in there. Okay. Let's go. Making sure I'm on mean. Okay.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Such a cruel rule.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there real...
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry. I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
I was wondering where you went.
That much?
Now, let's begin.
You're telling us to begin.
You got to the good part.
What are we supposed to...
No complaining. Let's just settle this with our fists.
Were you even listening to the rules?
Probably
Didn't
not.
that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall, huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah. What you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds?
Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
Just don't tell me then. I have a hypothesis, but I have a hypothesis. I already explained it, so you missed it. But I was gonna say, I think it has something to do with... I haven't played either of them. I think it has something to do with Teruto and Nagito. But I have to figure about the gaslight, if it was portable or not. If it was portable, then that make... If the gaslight was portable, then he had a light, because if it ran off of electricity, it didn't need to be plugged in to be used. I played one. That's why I'm not really paying attention to these rules, unless they changed. But yeah, so I think Teruto had something to do with it, but I have to figure out if that gaslight was... I don't know why I'm going like this. Like, if it was mobile, then he could use that as a light. I'm just wondering why... Because, like, the fact that his voice was heard in the room is strange. And then Nagito is standing right next to the lamp. And then, like, the glow paint is strange. But that's why we have this investigation to figure out. Anyway, that's just my,
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
That's just my guess.
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
His
After the killer murdered
VA.
Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
No, that's wrong!
You mean his talent?
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Oh, really? It is?
Huh? Why?
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table.
Are you sure? That doesn't sound... Unless he's a little older.
Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that
Trying
the
to
killer
listen to
moved the body.
Nagito's thing, though.
I see.
That'd be kind of
get your
cool, though,
point.
since they're both the ultimate lucky student.
Here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
You know, I have to say
respond
I'm
better
glad
to
there's
praise,
characters
you
like
know?
that in these games.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya
'Cause
was
he was killed
probably
there?
killed under the table.
Thank you.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
That's what I just said, you
So
idiot!
Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
No, he probably
It's
was...
a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
Also, he was on the other side of the room. He probably saw something happening.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
Maybe he was trying to save someone. Wait. Wait. What he was doing during the party? This? Huh? Oh. It doesn't say that the gas stove in the kitchen is powered by electricity. But it's a gas stove. Also, wait, where's the list of stuff? Yeah, there's a portable stove. Right there. Portable stove. Anyways, that's not what are we trying to answer right now? This.
Crap!
Whoops. The reason Byakuya dove under the table. The glasses? Please. Oh no! I'm gonna die. I don't get it. Doing during the party? He was being super cautious. This one? Can I see? Okay. Connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party. He was trying to protect people, right? Let's try this one. No!
Crap!
I'm gonna waste all my answers on this one. Why he dove under the... Okay. Connected... If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party... Thank you for following. Now help me. Alright. Connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party. I tried this. I tried the night vision goggles. Why he dove under the table? The body and Zoe were reaching for something. I have no idea why that's a thing. What he was doing during the party? Damn it, I was gonna go for the... Oh, I just take damage if I can't figure it out? What he was doing during the party? I don't know how I... Okay.
Crap!
Damn it, I have no idea which one is supposed to be... I don't get it. The reason he dove under the table... It's not because he had the... The reason he dove under the table is because he could see. This is getting really annoying. It's because he got the murder threat and he was trying to protect everyone.
I can prove it with this.
What the fuck?
It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
I think I'm overthinking
Oh,
things.
you mean that thing that obviously screams, "I am the murder weapon"?
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there. So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
See, that's why I was thinking
If he
like
knew
night
beforehand,
goggles.
he probably would have done
'cause-
something about it before the blackout, right?
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
This is where the night goggles
Of
would
course.
come in.
I have proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real trial.
Okay, lies or mistakes, so it's not necessarily... Alright. I was overthinking it. I was thinking he had to have the night vision goggles in order to see the knife,
Sure,
right?
Byakuya ducked under the table
And then I just got really confused.
during the blackout.
That sounds correct.
If that's the case... During the blackout, Mr. Hamhands must have seen the killer take the knife.
I was gonna say
But it
how...
was super pitch black!
Yeah.
It was so dark I couldn't see my food! Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
There. That's it.
No, that's wrong.
It was like, I know it's coming. I know it's coming.
Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
If he was using those night vision goggles we found under the table, he could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yeah.
Well, because he couldn't see the knife without the vision goggles, and
Your reasoning is out of focus.
What?
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Oh god, I'm so bad at these. Wait, I've never done this one if it's different.
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
What's the Nonoi games? Hold on, I haven't done these before. I have to know what the things are. Okay. Okay. WASD keys. Huh? Yeah, I played the first game. But this was never in the first game. What? What? That's a question. Okay. I still don't really understand. Okay, so what do I do? Wait, oh.
If you just use common sense, the killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Meh.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
I don't want to do that, right?
Because if they used night, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Oh! I missed it. Oh, I saw it. Okay, I saw it.
Because if they used night, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality. That's so those goggles were planned and the killer brought them to the crime scene.
Buzz! What? Did I do that right?
Crap!
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's so those goggles were planned. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Wait, I'm so confused right now.
Damn it!
It's gotta be the case.
If you just use common, the killer obviously used those night vision.
Right, pause. Okay. Yeah? Oh, do I have to cut it like multiple times?
That's gotta be it.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night vision, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, so those goggles were planned and the killer brought them to the crime scene.
Allow me to
There
cut
we
through
go.
those
Okay.
words.
I don't know what I did wrong the first time, but...
No,
Yeah.
Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Definitely? But why?
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party,
The case of the goggles was in there.
we found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Oh, instead of the
Byakuya
truth
was
light.
the only
Okay.
one who
That's
could have
what I
taken the night vision goggles out of the case. since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Ew! You totally mean that in a perverted way.
Getting off track. No, because I think it was taped to under the desk table. The duct tape? Yes, the duct tape.
I see! There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found.
Huh? Duct tape?
They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid?
This is the murder note.
Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
You think so too, right, Hajime?
Oh, come on, you know. This is the murder threat.
I can prove it with this. Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
Hey, the hell is this?
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone? Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
I don't think Monokuma...
Wasn't me!
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
Oh, that sounds like
Still
fun.
lies. It doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter.
What do you mean?
By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk.
Ah, that's true.
His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
And even if it wasn't legitimate, he's still not gonna
He
take
should
the
have
risk.
told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone? I see. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter? Well, obviously, the killer.
Why would the killer alert himself to... I'm confused. Unless there was a trap.
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
Good point.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, How did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
We already established that they
Even if the
did
knife
not.
was some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
The glow tape. The glowiness. The glowing paint.
I see.
Thank you.
What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in
Use
the
that
dark.
stuff all the time in theater.
In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark.
Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was you!
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Pekoyama!
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
I'm not the killer.
What?
Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Pekko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Pekko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
Blue colored weak spots. Hmm? Oh, okay, okay. So you're agreeing with them with a proof. Okay. Nah! Oh god, okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm guessing it's Nekumaru's.
Since Pekko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
So
What happened to your guard duty?
I agree with that
Sorry.
because of this, right?
Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
Yeah. Okay, so that's
Since
right.
Pekko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
I agree with that.
I agree.
No, I think Pekko is telling the
So
truth.
will there be arguments where there's blue and orange ones?
Don't tell me you're crushing on Pekko.
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Pekko's alibi.
She was in the bathroom.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started. And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Did Taro put something in the
Then the
food?
person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Pekko was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pecco.
I guess that would be true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier!
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit. Oh, there's no way she'd admit it.
Poor
There's
girl.
no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
Poor girl.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
But don't worry, the smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
Oh, poor girl. Just stop it already.
I said it's fine.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel to
Oh,
do your
God,
business
shut
in the
up.
dark? Did you get excited? Seriously, stop it.
But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
But what
Hey, what's the
Akane
deal?
ate too.
Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
This girl bothers me.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
But Akane ate the food too. Oh, she's crazy, so maybe it didn't affect her as much.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it,
Who's my favorite character?
you brought food to the office, right?
Junko.
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might
Actually,
have been some
cosplay
laxatives
as
in
her.
it, don't you think?
Wait, I just missed
Taro
what happened.
cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Whoops. I don't know if that was true or not.
Crap.
Wait.
Did you
wait.
eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it, you brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
You can't taste laxatives, though. That's... Okay.
Did you eat anything weird?
I can't grab anything yet, can I?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it,
It's not the knife, it's not
you
the...
brought food
it's
to the
not
office,
that.
right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
I don't think it's that. Akane ate some... laxatives, because Akane ate some. That's it.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Ah, no, switch! There we go.
No, that's wrong. It's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall.
Unless Akane has a really, really good stomach.
Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent.
She's also like
Don't go making
superhuman.
weird accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Cease this bickering!
Let's just dismiss Pekko's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
Trashy skank?
Need to make it clear how the blackout occurred. Is this going to be... Oh, irons.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it?
Did they put it on this one on
If you
purpose?
can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head. Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
They probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the
There we
power
go,
supply
right there.
and transmitters.
What? I was agreeing with you.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it?
Oh, I guess that was wrong. No, that...
If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head. Did they throw a stone and hit it?
I need to just stop and just
Maybe they used a
listen
remote
to the
control?
whole thing. Oh, maybe it's this one. No,
Probably
damn it! No! I meant to do that. Okay, stop. I'm just gonna listen to all of it and then I'm gonna go.
Who tripped the breaker and
I
how
think
did
it's
they
the
do
one
it?
that the pink-haired guy's
If you
saying.
can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head. Did they throw a stone and hit it?
No.
Maybe they used a remote control?
Yes. That's...
They probably
Sort
messed
of.
with the breaker.
No, they can't reach it.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
That's it. See, if I would have
I
just
agree
been
with that.
patient, I would have came. I'm so impatient with these. I really
It's
do
just
just
as
let
Mayu
them go
said.
for
The
go
blackout
through
was
one.
caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
I like how
Which
he
is
said that.
why those 3 irons were arranged
Someone
to cause the
caused
blackout.
it intentionally.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Also the AC.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
Oh no.
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
No.
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
All right. AC timer.
If the irons in the storage room caused the black, then for the killer to turn the irons, you're saying they went all the way to this, then that means everyone who was in the dining when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall, if the irons caught, then the killer
Oh,
had to go
shit.
to the storage room and turn on the irons. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
I missed it up. I missed it.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able. If the irons caused the blackout,
No.
then the killer had to go to the storage room and turn on the irons. Now do you intend to take back what you said? But the
Accidentally
people in the
pressed the wrong
dining hall
button.
weren't able to. If the irons caused the blackout,
There we go.
Cut through those words. The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
Air conditioners!
Oh, your brain!
The
It's
timers
too much
for
to
both
handle.
air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham-Hands died around that time too!
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy
Surprised that
usage
you
in
use that
advance
word.
and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Indubitably? Not you too.
Oh, I see. She
Regarding
liked the word.
energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it.
Dun dun dun!
Is she right? Such a hateful bear! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths!
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet! I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. Even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time.
But you
Maybe
couldn't
the
reach
murder
it, and it
didn't
was
have a
black,
power.
so you wouldn't even be able to
No,
see it.
the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Huh?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Nagito?
This guy's like
What happened to you?
weird.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now,
What a
we
weirdo.
found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Unfortunately, it's the truth.
You were in
Despite
the
the
building
fact that
all
we've discussed this
day.
at
You
length,
could have set all this
There's
stuff
not
up.
even one clue, but that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
Oh, shut up.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you.
What?
Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
I don't want to do this either.
Me too! Please, take me home already! I want to go home and eat candy!
Stop
Okay,
it.
we're getting completely off
Everyone
track
acts
here.
like this. I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Why don't I
Then why
trust
did
him?
Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
Actually, there's a
What's
lot.
wrong?
Jackie!
Because we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
A clue, you say?
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
I see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
But he wasn't killed with the knife, but I'm sure we'll get there.
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
I like this little picture here. The cord.
Let's try examining the situation. Mahiru's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Yeah, Nagito. Ooh.
Here!
I liked that.
Killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
Boom.
I can prove it with this. They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Who?
I don't think he's the actual killer, but
You're the only one!
I think he was probably trying to kill someone,
Nagito,
but got
it was you,
beat to the
wasn't
punch.
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was
Just
you.
because there's a lot of other stuff, like the fact that he wasn't killed with that knife.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right?
Coincidence.
A chance to hide the knife under the table?
Because he was cleaning all day.
I see! Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
That is a little weird.
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall.
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Well, just admit it already.
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya.
Because he's crazy.
Nagito, say something.
Uh-oh, is he gonna snap? Oh, there it is. The snap.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death. Ah, how wonderful. How beautiful it is.
Huh?
Well, well, I saw it when Mahiro drew that diagram and the pictures.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct.
But I
It was
still
my
think
doing all
Teru
along.
Teru had something to do with something.
I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well,
Is that what the owl
we
is?
all saw how that played out. But with the twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
I'm really, really good at murder
Don't tell me.
mysteries.
Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Me? Lie? That's outrageous! There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless. I'm too
My sister's
arrogant
really
to have
good, too.
dreams or cling to hope.
She's been watching my
Too disdainful to
YouTube
actually
videos,
try at anything.
and she'll
I've
message
made
me
peace
after.
with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant.
She
human
actually
who
figured
can't
out
do
the
anything
Sakura
right.
suicide thing before I did.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
She thought it was suicide from the beginning.
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
Hey, Nagito. If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep. I
Oh
sure
yeah,
did.
he acted super
There's
strange when
nobody
we
else on this island
were
whose
talking about
handwriting is
the
that
that
painful to
letter
look
too.
at, right?
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions. In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Why didn't he want anyone in? And when I wanted to check out the storage room, he was like, "Hey, let's go now." And I was like, "Why don't you want to know? What's in the storage room, huh?" Also that. He didn't want anyone in the storage room. Why didn't he want anyone in the storage room?
Oh, I get it. If Pekka was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions.
But I
It
was in there
all a
afterwards.
trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this trial.
What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
Oh, because you're ultimate lucky?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember.
Wow, he's like the
A worthless
opposite
talent
of
for a worthless
Makoto.
I see! You're the ultimate lucky student. Then,
I kind of like that
Did you?
actually,
That's right. I just trusted my luck.
because it's showing
I
like
trusted I'd be picked for
different
cleaning
sides
duty.
of luck, right? That
You
luck
just
isn't just
relied on
like
your luck?
winning the lottery, right?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks. But I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
Like being unlucky is also luck. That's true.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed? Oh, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
He's like the kind of
Fine.
person
Let's start the
that
damn
is
vote
like,
already.
let's
I'm ready to
blow up
fucking
the
kill
whole
this cycle.
world. Like Pain in Naruto.
Please, Monokuma!
Like that.
Please, wait!
Huh? The fuck?
How should I put this?
He wasn't killed with the knife.
Is Nagito
Thank you.
killer?
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange.
If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
I'm sorry.
For now,
My gosh,
might
that
I
girl
suggest
has
we listen
drama.
to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
Oh, you're
Listening
getting
is
scared.
Acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
I want to know how he got his earring back. If we find out how he got his earring back, that'll solve a lot of different things. What are we talking about? We're talking about the knife, right? So the autopsy results.
I think it's strange that
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
Wait, I can't shoot him? Oh, it did say that I can't shoot him.
He has already confessed.
you know,
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife he hid.
There we go.
No, that's wrong!
I think that he somehow got under the floorboards and stabbed up
That knife
through
might
the
not be the
thing,
murder weapon.
right?
That's what you wanted to say, right, Miko?
So that's why I want to know where he went in
The hell
to
are you
get
talking
the
about?
earring back.
It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
Because if there was a way that he got it back, then there was a way that the
based on
killer
the
got
entry
under the
wounds
floorboards.
on Byakuya's body,
But how
the
he
actual
knew
weapon
where
should be roughly
Byakuya
5
was, that's...
millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way
Maybe the
skinnier than a
globe
knife.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
He's like my favorite character in this because he's so little.
Hey, why are you threatening her?
He's
Is
so
this
short.
what you're trying to say, Mikan?
He's trying to be all tough.
As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikan's the one who said it.
I'm sorry. Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
I also love this guy.
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off. What happened during the blackout?
Oh, is this where the voices are gonna come in here? Come?
If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark.
Oh,
No matter
comedic
how hard
relief.
you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight.
But
Don't you think
can
that's a pretty
hear
clever metaphor?
it.
Despite the fact that it came from me?
It's kind of funny that he's the one who wanted me to ask
No,
her
that's
about
not it.
the
Not it.
sound.
What's not it?
Probably did that on purpose. You can hear it. Boom, boom.
I can prove it with this. Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
For reals?
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you?
Why was he there, huh?
Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Because he was under the floorboards.
Such perceptive
Paching!
hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
I don't think that does anything to a
You've
Buki.
got me deep with your knife of truth.
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark,
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
it almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened. As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
What was he trying to... I mean, like... I don't really think he has a reason to lie anymore. I mean, he tried to make himself the killer.
What the
so-
hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint, and I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
Why is there always someone that tries to, like,
From the very
mess with the
beginning,
trial?
the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What
In a way
happened
that
after
also
that?
is lucky.
Even I don't know.
Failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth!
Meaninglessness. What other word is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Yeah. Probably. He was kind of... suspended.
Well now. Huh? Now then.
B. Dang it!
And of course, there's no $10 billion either.
You're so evil. I'm Mon Ami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed. And his killer is among this group of students? No, I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it. 'Cause I believe in everyone. So do your best. And don't forget to save regularly.
Well, what now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right?
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
Oh, is that what
Nobody's
the table
ever
was?
complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not talking about your looks.
He doesn't have blood on him. Yeah.
I see! Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Yes, that's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right? There were even bloodstains on the inside
Oh,
of
they
the
used the tablecloth underneath to stop the blood, to keep themselves
He
safe from
stabbed
the blood.
Byakuya to death. It's strange he did not get splattered with it.
I didn't get any blood on me? That is weird.
You just used something to block
Someone
the
just
blood,
shut
didn't you?
that guy up. He's just trying to make everyone confused.
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter. I guess we did.
Yeah, but there was no way you could have gotten it in there.
I can prove it with this! You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splat.
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
Yeah, there's no way we would have missed that.
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you...
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
Then, what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
No.
Oh, now we're getting
there's
to
no
it.
mistake that the murder occurred
Now
under
we're getting
that
to it.
table.
Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody, so there's no denying Byakuya was killed there. But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
I don't understand at all!
Huh? Hajime, you look like you're onto something.
It's because I'm a genius.
Really? It sounds like a riddle. I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Under the table, but not under the table. If it's somehow possible, it's the only way that makes sense. Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer. I think.
I'm always bad with these because I know what I'm supposed to say, but like, I don't know the exact word that I'm supposed to say, okay? I know this what this keyword infused is like a puzzle game. Huh? Wait. Okay. Sort of. So, under the floorboards. Under the floor? Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Shoot. Give me that E back. Where's my H? Whoops. There it is. The floor. Boom! Under the floor.
I got it. I got it. The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
Under the floorboards?
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. But from where? And how?
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
Gundam.
You're the only one! Hey, Gundam. You dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboards, right?
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could it be? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass. But I am different. With the power of my 4 Dark Devas of destruction, it is of no concern. Truly, this is the evil 4th eye. Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room.
Ah. That's why they didn't want me going there.
One of my 4 dark devas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos. A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes. After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands.
Oh man, that was such a hard battle.
Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know. Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
Then that has to be how the killer did it. If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Yes, exactly like that.
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy, like...
No, I'm not talking about your sound effects. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right? So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards.
Who wasn't at the party again?
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monomi over there can be my witness, right?
Yes! This Monami over here is your witness!
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
The only person who wasn't at the...
Judging from the photo I took before the blackout, it obviously has to be him.
Yay! It's decided!
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like, I can do it?
Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
See? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
Yay. Bang, 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 bang. And no, that was the sound. That was bathroom. Jackie.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
And they could have stared at panties all day. Without going to the storage room in the dark.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know?
That's not true.
That means you have no alibi.
No, that's wrong! No, Fuyuhiko definitely hasn't...
Oh, you're right. I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Shut up!
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside, and he came to spy.
What'd you say,
outside.
motherfucker?
Oh, no!
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
Then someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party.
During the party. It was probably during the blackout. Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
Not if you had a light.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness, and that room was much closer.
But is it really? It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
It appears we're getting close to the final stage. The blackened or the spotless? Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
Kitchen equipment list.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that...
Or the fire door?
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish!
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
No.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
Boom. Yeah!
I agree with that.
What if they used the light?
I know. The killer had a light with him.
Oh, I was right? But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment list.
Portable stove. Bump, bump, bump. Trapped and cornered. Well, not
It's the
quite
portable
yet, but
stove.
we're getting
Portable
there.
stove?
The portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around. So, the killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
I see. I never considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in your argument.
A hole? What kind of hole?
Oh,
It would
gosh.
be great if you could Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
Now then, Hajime. Will you battle against me? No, that's wrong.
Oh, when you put it like that.
Will you be able to break through my argument?
Enjoying a game or something. Well done. Fire door?
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony? Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I can't hit those ones. Why can't I hit those ones?
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony? Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
Damn it.
I can't back down!
Thank
I
you.
don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway...
No.
Crap! The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the off was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
Allow me
There
to
we
cut
go.
through those words.
I assume there's only gonna be one.
Nagito, did you forget? Or are you just pretending you forgot?
Yeah, get him back.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Get him back.
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway. If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway. Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they...
I see. To actually notice the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate... Oh. You still don't remember your talent, do you?
Rub it in my face, why
Who
don't you?
cares about that?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not the killer, you are quite nosy.
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath?
You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Hey, it's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people. More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
You're on.
If you think I am, I really don't mind. Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it. No matter what it is.
You and only you! Da, 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 boom!
You're the only one! Teru. Could it be you? Huh? What? What are you talking about?
Teru's the killer? Is that true?
What are you talking about? There's no way! Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely. Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer?
Because you're the
Because
only one
the
who wasn't
portable
there,
stove
and
used in the murder
somehow
came from the
your
kitchen.
voice was in the room.
That's it? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic? You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel.
Teru. That attitude is so not like you. For the ultimate cook to get so upset.
Call me chef.
If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts?
The future of the culinary arts?
That's right. For the future of the culinary arts, you must face this
does that make any
and
sense
fight
at
it
all?
fair and square.
You're right. Yeah, that's totally right.
So what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Oh my gosh.
Nagito,
Don't-
why are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light, and that they used the fire door to mask that light. And that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards.
Get what?
Then what? It's dark under the floorboards too. So how would they be able to stab Byakuya? You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
I didn't know.
That's right.
I was just
What do you think
like,
about that? That's...
why was his voice in the
There's
room
no way you can answer, right?
when he wasn't in the
You
room?
personally haven't investigated
Or at
what's
least when
beneath
the-
the floorboards.
Or like when the
If
lights
that's the
went
case,
out,
then
he wasn't
Gundam
in
should
the room.
know.
So how
He
would he have
actually
gotten
went
to the
under the
room because it was so dark no one could see anything, right?
No.
So I was just suspicious of them.
Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards. The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
What? A shining liquid in the dark? That sounds
Hello?
super important!
If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
Did they work together?
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
Huh? Mark. The victim was targeted by a mark. The knife? Maybe he saw this somehow and... Knife is the only thing I can think of. Go with the knife.
I can prove it with this.
I was thinking of the duct tape, but
The mark you're
the duct
talking
tape
about
and
is the
knife are
glowing
one
paint
and
that
one.
was applied to the knife, right?
Ah, by using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved. That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing. I see. That's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean
Yeah.
the killer knew about Nagito's plan all along?
Well, Teru!
Seriously? I don't know anything. Really, I don't know anything at all.
Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
You again? Just stop already!
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout. And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Thank you. This is where my initial suspicion came in.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This
Because
is...
he was supposed to be in the kitchen.
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
She heard Teru's voice in the dining hall?
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
That's right! That's exactly it!
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there. Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
That sounds fishy.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by licking
Oh god,
their
he's under suspicion and he's
So,
still
if you
making
want.
jokes.
You should try licking me.
No way! You look greasy. But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall! Ibuki swears on her honor!
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the
Oh,
storage room.
shut up. He was under
Which
the
means
floorboards. We already established
he's
this.
not the killer.
No, that's not it. Why? Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me? It's not like I want to blame you. I just...
You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in. Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush
He was such a
Teru's
weirdo.
hope?
Gaps in the floorboard. Gaps in the floorboard.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face. Maybe it was recording or something? Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
Boom. Under
I'll shoot through that
floorboards.
Just because we heard Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall.
By the way, you know the...
Huh?
I'm
Why?
gonna turn this off for a second. You know the trial where in the first game where Makoto and Kyoko are set up? Me and my sister figured that out, and we were like way ahead of where we were supposed to be, and because of that we had a really hard time with that trial because we were like at the next trial, because we were like, someone obviously set me or Kyoko up, and so we were like not trying to figure out who killed the person because we already assumed that it was a dead person. Anyways, it's just funny because we messed that trial up pretty badly because of that. We were thinking way too far
Remember the floor
ahead.
in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall.
But...
Yes, yeah. Because we were like, well, first I noticed the boots, which looked like Junko's, and then I believed Kyoko to a fault, and everyone had an alibi except for me and Kyoko, right? So we're like trying to set us up, so we way overcomplicated it because we're basically jumping to the next trial.
Floor to make us think he was in the dining hall. Is that true, Teru?
Hold on a second.
Can you explain this, Teru?
I told you to wait a second, ain't I? What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
Whoa.
Ooh, I was born in West Asabu and raised in South Aoyama.
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major liar! If Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, he should have been there after the power returned, right?
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
We were really confused because I didn't realize that, like, the point of the trial was that I was gonna get mistakenly accused. Like, I thought we were supposed to figure out that, you know, it was the mastermind setting us up.
Huh? Was Teru actually there during that time?
I sure was. I was there the whole damn time.
Look at the pictures.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake.
Damn right. You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying.
However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
Oh, is there any way we can decide?
The pictures.
Why don't we consult his memories?
Gosh, yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall?
I probably can.
Garoo, you again.
What is that sound? Garoo! Oh, this is where the so my sister had been watching the YouTube videos, and for the last one we played it together, and we knew there was something up with the memories, but we didn't know exactly what was going on. And once I found the stuff in the locker, I was like, oh, they must have went to school here. But we didn't figure that one out at the same time.
I can prove it with this. If you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back, then you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time, right?
I was wondering where that embarrassing pose was gonna come in. I was like, why is this a clue?
Don't make me remember. It's so embarrassing.
No, this is a very important question. Well, Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time,
he would be all over
you
that.
should know the answer to that. Huh? It was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so unsightly.
How about it? You can't answer, Teru?
Oh, there's no way. You're such a pervert.
Just slipped from my mind.
There's no way it would slip from your mind. Especially not a pervert like you.
I love that you just said the same thing I said.
Even so... Nagito, say something!
I guess you might have to give up now.
That was good.
Give up? What do you mean, give up?
Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know.
Oh, you egged him on, didn't you?
It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that?
Well, hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Huh? But it's already decided, right?
The weapon hadn't been cleared up yet, Chef?
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore. It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet.
You understand him?
But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Oh, you calling me the killer? Then where's the weapon?
Come on, Manumi. Enough with the whimpering and translate.
I love the trend.
He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
Judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a thin-edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
He said, not good enough. Not good enough at all. Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
It was the skewer. Oh my gosh.
He said, try to do it.
What a confusing...
The skewer. The skewer that was missing. Is it gonna be skewer? Skewer. What's the first word? Iron? Iron? Iron. No, give me that. Iron. Oh, give me that cake. Ah. Oops. Let's go faster. I don't need O's. Screw you. Give me an E. There we go. Thank you. Iron skewer.
I got it!
Got it!
That's it! The weapon must be the iron skewer!
Huh? The iron skewer?
Oh, I didn't know that. What is it gonna be?
Before the party, as Byakuya
Is it
was
gonna be,
confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru Teru.
After the future anime? Or is it gonna be like before? I watched the anime, by the way, so I just haven't played the games.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly.
Hey, Teru Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
Avril Lavigne!
What?
Levine?
Oh, really?
Did he really just say that?
New characters?
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teru Teru leave the old building.
Which means he obviously hid it somewhere in the old building.
It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
Oh! Whoa!
Yeah, but I don't know the class trial, or I don't know like the killers, you know, or anything like that. And I never watched the you know, the anime of the first game. I saw the anime and I wanted to go watch the inmates. I watched the anime and then found out that the games were on Steam, so I wanted to play them. Okay, what is this about soul shields? Wait, is this the bullet battle that I hate? No! Wait. I'm really bad at these. I'm gonna have to look that up now. When does it comes out? September? I have to play Persona 5 too. Do I not have to load ammo at this point? Thank you. The ammo and the negative zone and the things in. Forward. Oh, that's cool. No, don't tell me. I'm so excited. I'm playing Zelda right now. And then I'm gonna get Persona 5 once I finish Zelda.
What the hell you even saying, you super country hick?
I'm a country hick? Please.
He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hick?
I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
In the meat! That's the suspicious giant thing of meat.
I'm not hiding that ding!
He said, I'm not hiding anything.
I love this translation.
I'm
It's
hiding
really
that
fun.
I'm not hiding that ding!
I'm so bad at these.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know.
I like the way the other game had it set up better. It was easier to see.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know. Nonsense! Unforgivable! Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense!
It's like those things that float around the boss in Sonic the Hedgehog.
Unforgivable! Where would the weapon be?
The bone on meat. Ah! The meat on the bone.
I don't know. Nonsense! Shut up! That's impossible!
Okay.
Nonsense! Where would the weapon be?
The meat on bone. Is that what I just said?
Unforgivable! I don't know. Nonsense!
On the meat bone.
Unforgivable! Shut up! Where would the weapon be?
Wait, shit! I'm on the meat bone! God damn it!
Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know. Nonsense!
Don't you dot at me!
Where would the weapon
On
be?
the meat bone. Wait! Somebody help me! Okay,
Where
pause.
would the weapon be?
Pause. Ah! God damn it. Wait, okay. Folklorist, fine artist made president, cosplayer. Huh, I like that. Pianist. Oh, you're playing a pianist as a protagonist? That's awesome. God damn it. Fuck that.
This is my...
Yes, please.
We will never give up.
Help me. On meat on the bone. Meat on the bone? Did I do that one already?
What the hell you even saying, you super cutter hick?
Meat on the bone. Did I do that one? Somebody answer me if I did that one.
He said,
I guess.
Does she have the little cowlick? I have not done meat on the bone? Okay.
I'm not hiding that thing!
He said, I'm not hiding anything.
I'm not hiding anything! I'm not hiding...
But you actually get to be an ultimate something? That's cool.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Nonsense! Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Nonsense! Unforgivable! Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! Where would the weapon be?
Meat on the bone.
This is the...
Thank you! Praise God! Jeez.
Could the iron skewer have been hidden
Oh.
inside the piece of meat on the bone?
Oh, God. The meat.
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything in a place like that.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Yes, I did. Well, I thought it was strange. I was like, well, because you know how he had the dude part? And I didn't realize that he called people differently.
That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's
But
why we overlooked it.
I did think it was strange. Because I was like, why is he calling him? Yeah. By the way, I work as an actress for a murder mystery company, so I love this kind of thing. And whenever we get a new script, I like to try. So it's basically like playing Clue, but at a show, like a dinner theater. And I always like try to figure out who the killer is before I read through the entire script, and I always get it right. Although I also like actually get all the suspects' clues in front of me, whereas like our audience members has to go around and ask for clues. So I get all of them, so it's a little bit cheating, but...
But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
What now?
I'm using my right to remain silent.
There's no way that exists here.
We need to confirm this now! So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
Wait, hold on a second. Time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over!
About that.
He's already gone.
Huh? Where did Monokuma go? I'm right here!
I'm already eating it!
Oh.
A bear that eats meat! Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
Bears don't.
Oh, what is this? So yummy!
Damn it! That's my meat!
I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life! The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
This is bad. Seriously, this is really bad.
My. There's something inside the meat. Look what came out.
Uh-oh.
Isn't that
Is that an iron skewer?
Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef.
He must have worked with, or Nagito
wrong.
must have done
I'm not
something.
the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone. I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me.
Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
That's a nice way of saying shut up.
He said, "You're all nothing but a bunch of poor, loudmouth, fast food eating hicks."
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
Never said a word about cooking on your grate.
I guess we need to settle this. Once and for all. To do that, we need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end and make everything clear.
So, we need to do it.
Your throb is chesting. I like that better than trying to do the whole thing at once, actually. So I only have these 5 to I like that a lot better. I like that. Okay. What? Okay, so we got to the party. Oh, it's up there. We got to the party. Everyone at the party is eating. I don't know. Office room and dining hall. Okay, so we have a case. We have Nagito putting the thing under. Oh, this, no, that's that picture right there. What is this? Oh, that's Teru. Okay. So, the moment got died, Byakuya put goggles on. He dashed like a superhero. Oh, they are sweet. He saw Nagito. Yay! Turn the thing on. I don't think those are it. Let's find this. Okay, that's that one right there. No. Where's this knife go? Oh, I see. Right here. That's that one. The iron's turned on. I like night vision goggles equipped. That's this one. Nah. No. I have a YouTube playlist with all of them. And I'm actually learning a song from an anime on the piano. Chiaki is standing guard. So is that here? What is this one? Close the door. Wait. Where is the... Aha, they're here.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Yes. All right.
Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party started.
Oh, whoops.
Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder
I always
occurring
like
that
this
night
music.
because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us. Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway. But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion.
Done.
They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage.
Done.
Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m.
Like,
The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on.
bubble. Still eating. Bubble.
Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case.
What?
That item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right. Everything up to
like
that
this
point
voice
was
actor.
all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, It was all Nagito.
Who's Tugami?
While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real
yeah.
killer, began making their move in the kitchen.
But
the killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming.
I'm actually wondering why What's-His-Face isn't in this game.
That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand. The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall.
Is that really what the
Then,
light makes?
Guided by the light,
The
killer
sound the
headed
light
toward
makes?
the storage
Or is it more
room
like,
and grabbed a specific item.
Done. Whoosh.
That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
I haven't
With
played
this,
them. I've
killer
watched the
finished their
anime.
preparations and
I played the
snuck
first
under
one.
the floorboards through the secret passage. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source. But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier,
Nagito
the
must
killer
have
was
told
able to
him
get
before
beneath
this,
the
because
table.
otherwise how would he know about this? Or he must have said something that made him think that.
Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed, but... he had to retrieve that knife, and at that moment...
I like this one better so far, though. Actually, I like the characters more.
the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer. The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall.
You know, see, if they hadn't have done that, I
Afterward,
wouldn't have been
he came out
suspicious
from
at all.
underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime. Especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food. Isn't that right, Teru Hanamura? That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong?
This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill
Did
anyone.
Nagito, like, brainwash you or
never.
something? Because I would believe that. Aww.
It seems this is the end.
Oh, how'd I do? Ooh, 91 points on that one. 67 points. Oh, 50 points. Fuck. B! I did have 50 points on the last one.
It looks like your argument has come to a close. Oops! I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate? Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time! Now then, please Just pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone.
I like that
If you don't vote, I'm gonna
scene in
eat
the
you up
anime
just
where
like that
Teru
meat
Teru
from earlier.
oh wait, no, is it the dancer accidentally puts the aphrodisiac inside of the food and everyone goes nuts?
Chosen as the blackened. Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement.
Yes! Was that what it was? It was pretty funny though.
Correct. Yahoo!
No, no. No, 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 no.
You...
A Pons.
You've got it wrong. Hey, hey!
Ah.
I...
Yeah, well, you planned that out pretty well. Yeah, I like that too. He probably did that on purpose to make you see him.
When that happened...
You caught me?
What? Hey, hey! Huh?
He totally set you up. He totes set you up. What does people all have against Makoto? He's a fine character.
Impossible!
I mean...
Well...
Oh.
What?
Amazing!
Yeah, but I mean... Yeah. He's kind of like flat-lined, I guess. You're right. He is.
No, 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 no.
See?
He's just like this stereotypical, like, you know, main character. Do you like Hinata better? I mean...
You're kidding, right? Man.
I mean, I've only played, obviously, one chapter of him, but... He seems really down, is what I'm gonna say.
No way, no way, no way!
I like him better so far. But I also like the characters in this game a little better, just in general.
Hey.
Like, everyone seems to have, like, a personality. Like, a very definitive personality.
See? Don't fuck with me!
Not that they didn't in the first game, it's just...
What?
I don't know, I like... Yeah, like, I don't know, like... I just like the characters in this game a lot better. But that's probably on purpose, right? Because if you were playing, like, Nagito, it... like...
Amazing!
I think having a kind of, like, straight man playing the straight man, right? Because then you can see, like, everything. I'm trying to explain it here. It's like when I play the detective in the murder mystery. Like, I'm not playing one of the fun characters.
Great.
I'm playing the character that's, like, figuring out everything that's going on.
What's going on?
Right? Right?
What's going on?
Well, also, you'd probably have, like, there'd probably be, like, the blue lines that pop up with, like, crazy thoughts in your head that are going on, and you're like, what is going on in my head?
That's wrong.
I think it was intentional. I think he set him up.
So...
Well...
I like Chihiro the best. Oh, besides Junko. Junko is my number one.
What?
You're right.
Hey!
I hated Byakuya in the
However-
beginning too.
Whoa!
But you're still gonna kill somebody.
Nope. Perhaps.
What?
See?
I will guide you all.
Why?
Such despair.
This guy could be like a perfect husband for Junko.
No way.
Someone like me? How unexpected.
Sorry, he was in the last game.
Well... Isn't that right? Right? Man. Great!
God.
Impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Hey! Huh?
What's the matter?
Wait! No, 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 no.
Oh, come on. You obviously hid the bone. You knew the timers were gonna go off, so you had the thing. Could be manslaughter if it's an accident.
Hey!
Impossible!
That's... Hey!
Why you?
Yeah, even if it was Nagito.
No, no.
That is...
Why?
Answer me.
He did commit murder. He didn't try to. He did do that.
I needed to go back home no matter what! Okay, I'm going now. When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right? So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but wait for me until then, okay?
I like how a Japanese
Yes, you're
person can
right.
have a southern accent.
Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Mom, you don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again while I'm gone?
I'll be fine. Moms are strong. I won't lose to some illness.
I know that already. I know that already.
I actually agree with your rankings there, except put Nagito at the bottom. Or Nagito after Fuyuhiko.
That's why I need to go home!
Oh, and I like the princess because she looks like me.
Hey! Oh. Damn it! Wrong! That's why I wanted to go home!
She does! Like, I could cosplay that girl perfectly. I don't even have to wear a wig or anything.
Fine, fine.
I'm sorry. I think I'm the one who went crazy.
Oh,
So,
poor Monokuma.
You can't!
Jeez, get out of my way! Well now.
Wait!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
Is he gonna get fried?
Hey!
Boiled? Like a lobster?
Please!
Let's give it everything we've got!
It's punishment time!
Lies! I won't believe this! Mama!
Pride! That was a lot less violent and more cartoony than the first game.
Extreme! Yeah! Whew. Ah!
Damn it!
Blah, 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 blah.
How cruel.
Wah? No.
What are you saying?
Nice! Hmm?
You bastard! What?
Ow.
Not fair.
Of course!
Oh, I was just wondering if they toned it down or something.
Huh?
Some of the ones from the last game. Oof.
So cruel! Then...
Especially the baseball one. Oof. That one was...
Stupid!
That one got to me.
Such despair.
You.
Crap!
Nope.
Don't fuck with me! What?
What?
Someone like me?
Oh my god.
Hey,
I think we should tie this guy up.
great!
You fiend.
Hey!
Well... This is exciting!
You pissed me off.
What? How unfortunate. Isn't that right? Hey.
No, you can't watch the play. Well, you can't watch the playthroughs. That makes it a lot less fun.
Wait!
Please!
Huh?
Please listen!
Let me ask. You feel.
Well? Perhaps. I am sorry! Yes.
Like...
Ooh, man.
Jeez.
Well? Right? But...
I'm gonna do it!
Fine.
Alright.
Is someone watching me?
They still haven't told us what this is. Uh-oh. Aw, shit. Alright, well, I gotta stop it there for today. Thanks, everyone, for coming by and watching. Yeah, I was gonna say something else, but I totally slipped my mind. If you're watching on YouTube, you can find my Twitch at twitch.tv/skybunny, SKYYBUNNIE. I stream this, and I'm gonna be doing like video game playthroughs, and I stream Heroes of the Storm as well, and Magic if I have the money to do that.
For a
Anyways,
long time,
see you guys all
humans...
later. I gotta quit the game though.
Danganronpa.
Have a good day.